Yo, what is up lads, Max05 back at it again with another video. Today guys, we are going to be covering the British and Irish Lions versus the Golden Lions in the second game of the Lions Tour and the first game played in South Africa. So since it was a high scoring game, I'm just going to do a quick little overview. I'm not going to cover every single try covered by the Lions, but I will be talking about some of the good ones by Josh Adams and Lewis Rees-Zammit. But guys, I hope you enjoy this video. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see the videos in the future. Let's get into it.
Ellis searches and finds Lewis Rees-Zammit, and with just over 3 minutes on the clock, it's a line.
So the first try in South Africa was scored by Lewis Rees-Zammit. It was very simple, only 3 minutes on the clock. Owen Farrell put a simple deep pass into Chris Harris. He ran a short line, so there was no one in the defence in the back. Knew Rees-Zammit was a really good kick chaser, and he just put the kick in the back. He chased it, gathered it easily, and was able to just walk over the try line, dot it down. And when Owen Farrell converted, they were 7-0 in front. So the second try of the tour was scored by Hamish Watson, and all it was just a simple ball from Toby Faletau to Hamish Watson on their 5 metre line, and he just barreled through everybody. Physicality is such a big part in this Lions team, and they're going to need it against the Springboks, and he is just a prime example of that, and just barreled over everyone to get in for a simple try. When Farrell converted a simple tap over, it was 14-0. And the last try from the Lions in the first half, it's very sad if you're a Sigma Lions fan, because it was such a bad try to concede. All it was a simple long throw over the line out. Owen Farrell puts a simple deep pass into Ali Price. He just runs through the gap. But the Sigma Lions did get something to be happy about right before the end of the half. They had put a lot of pressure on earlier on in the game against the Lions, constantly crushing away at their 5 metre line, but they were not getting past. Like Mako Vunipola and Kyle Sinclair, they're too bulky. I was saying they use lanky forwards in the Japan game. They use the bulkiest people they have in this game. They were never getting through. And I was saying, you put it out on the other end of the field, you will eventually get a try through a long ball. And they just didn't. And they ended up conceding a penalty. But later on in the game, Owen Farrell and Finn Russell missed 2 very bad tackles. But Finn Russell, it was so bad that when he got through, it forced Owen Farrell to do a legal tackle. And that's how you know you've put in a bad tackle. When you force Owen Farrell to put in a legal tackle. That's unheard of. And in fairness to him, it was a very good try-saving tackle, but it eventually meant nothing as they finally put the ball out wide, put it to their flanker, and he got over for the try. And a well-deserved one, I'd say, with the pressure they were putting on the Lions. And at half-time, it was 21-7 to the British and Irish Lions. The start of the second half didn't get any easier for the Sigma Lions, as right off the bat, they conceded a very simple try. A long throw over the line out, straight to Ali Price, went right back in the inside to Josh Adams, and he ran away for a very simple try. And very humiliating right at the start of the second half, when you know you need to get back into it. And just like that, they were 21 points behind. But right off the restart, Sigma Lions got right back into it as a very sneaky pass went into the number 8 off of a scrum, and they managed to break the Lions, get through, and the Stuart Hogg and the number 8 1-on-1, he put the pass on the left to the winger. Rees-Zammit couldn't catch him either, and Sigma Lions were in for a consolation try. And after the conversion, they reduced the 21 point gap to a 14 point gap. But from here on out, it was just a domination from the Lions. It was very simple. Finn Russell, he took the ball, put a simple cross kick into Josh Adams as no one was marking him, and he got over for his second try of the match. Very simple, and after conversion, it was now back to 21 point gap. But it did not get any easier for them, as right after that, Eddie Daly took a couple of tacklers on, he beat them, put an offload into Gareth Davies, and he just ran through the gap right in under the post for a simple try. And just like that, it was now 42 points to 14. The last 2 tries of the match were quite simple. Both of them were by Josh Adams. First, it was a very poor, it was actually a good breakdown from the Sigma Lions, but they had no one to actually take the ball that had spilled out. Johnny Hill just took it, simple ball into Josh Adams. No one was down the wing, and he just ran home, barely beating the fullback, getting in for his hat-trick. And a very nicely scored try, and with only a few minutes to go, they were able to get another one in right after that. As Elliot Daly, doing really well as a super sub, a lovely looping pass into, again, the unmarked Josh Adams, and he got in for a 4th try. And it was just, it's humiliating when you concede 4 tries just to one player, let alone 8 in the whole match. So the Sigma Lions, domination in the highest calibre, 14 points to 56 at full time. The British and Irish Lions will be happy with that. The fact that they actually didn't give away any plays or any tactics really that the Springboks can actually use against them. So very simple game. Full time was Sigma Lions 14, the British and Irish Lions 56. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe and hit the bell if you enjoyed this video. and I'll be doing videos on the Lions tour pretty much until it's over, as well as including the Ireland games if I get around to it, because there's a lot of games in the meantime. So guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.